Hey guys, welcome to the Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes, tie the knots, and talk about the maps. This is what's going on at the Solar Party Paradigm. Now, these cards and this paradigm is available at our website, centerofmysticarts.com. Go check it out. There is a lot going on at the solar party. And a lot of this information is really hard to keep in your mind all at the same time because we have a lot of planets, a lot of conjunctions, a lot of aspects, and a lot of different things to feel, a lot of emotional feels going on. This paradigm is a way that we can understand it in more of a digestible way. Now, I am not going to be able to cover everything at the party that's going on right now, but we will cover, as the news does, the most prominent aspects that I can see. Now, we still have the birthday kid in conjunction with the DJ. All week, they've been hand in hand for a good little while now. Now, the DJ has already been in Pisces, and the sun, the birthday kid, has still been in Aquarius. But tomorrow, the sun will move from Aquarius into Pisces. So what that will look like is the birthday kid and the DJ, arm in arm, will have feminine energy, koi fish skin, and beautiful flowing fins. The alien of the party. They have immense power of sacrificial love, drawing sigils and speaking in tongues, light language, whatever you want to call it. Happy birthday, Pisces. Now, these guys are selfless, introspective, compassionate, introverted. Let's feel that for a little while. The birthday kid and the DJ being introverted, very, very sensitive, hypersensitive, in fact, but very intuitive, secretive. Okay? You might not be able to see them or hear them very well if things get a little over emotional. They are going to disappear into their room, slam the door, listen to their own music because it's light language. Nobody understands what they're saying, and be alone. And that's okay. That is perfectly acceptable, Pisces. Now, we also have the moon, the magic mirror at the solar party paradigm. The thing about this moon is it moves very fast. People go in and out of the bathroom to look in the mirror numerous times at a party. So it changes hands very rapidly. For instance, today, if you're watching this video today, I don't know where, my glasses. If I put them on, you see the little ring, and I don't like that. I mean, it's kind of cool when it's on one eye. I noticed it the last video. And then I decided to do this, but then it like bothers my nose. So anyway, the moon today, if you're seeing this video on the 17th, is in the hands of the bad girl, Lilith. Lilith is holding the mirror right now. The birthday kid is also friends in trine. I should say that. So when who's holding the mirror is in conjunction with the moon, right? Arm in arm, in conjunction, as close as they can be, sharing a lot of energy, right? So right now, today, this bathroom mirror is getting along with the birthday kid in the hands of the bad girl. That sounds good. But also in opposition with Chiron. Now we're going to end this week with very interesting relationship between Lilith the bad girl and Chiron, okay, the shaman. They're going to have a lot of interesting situations. We're going to have an opposition and a square. So they're going to need a little bit of therapy. And these guys happen to be two of my favorite at a party. The shaman and the bad girl, my favorite. My favorite at a party. So back to the moon. This week, tomorrow it's not going to be in the hands of the bad girl anymore. She's going to drop it. And it's going to go in opposition with the tech guy. Now, the tech guy is important because we're all looking at our social media at the moment, are we not? How are we going to use this technology? And if we're unable to see, because they're on opposite sides of the party, it's going to be difficult. But opposites attract. So I did not pull out the opposition card. This is why these cards are not meant to be shuffled. Because when you're looking for stuff, you need to know where everything is. So I know that all of the aspects are on the bottom. And the opposition is not there. Where's the opposition card? So Tron, here it is. It hides. The opposition. All right. So the moon is in opposition with Chiron and the tech guy. The shaman and the social media manager having a hard time looking at the mirror. How are we going to use this social media to promote ourselves? You can't promote yourself. You're a shaman. You're not supposed to be asking for money. Well, I mean, like, social media is pretty much free. Like, you can watch this free on YouTube. And I still need to learn how to do the extendeds on YouTube. So, you know, but I'm on Discord. I also have a Patreon account that you can support me because everybody needs money. Yes, chickens. I'm back in Costa Rica where I can feel the collective consciousness is not as heavy on me here. I can feel these guys a little bit better. Anyway, so towards the middle of the week, the moon is going to be in square with the birthday kid. So, like, they're going to be friends. They're friends right now. They're in trine. They're friends. But come the middle of the week, they're going to go into square because the sun is going to come back to look in the mirror and be like, wait a second. What am I looking at? You know, I just moved from Aquarius, rebellious and unconfined, into sensitive, speaking alien language. What is this? These guys are old friends that are always getting each other in trouble. There's a lot of tension and frustration between them. They need therapy to harmonize. But when they do, they can build a very strong foundation. The square, you use the square for a foundation to build a house, not as a wheel. All right. So that's going to happen. And then the moon is going to be in sextile towards the end of the week. Oh, there it is. The moon is going to go in sextile with the sun. So this is interesting. So the sun, okay, today, the sun looks in the mirror and says, hey, I'm still in Aquarius. I'm still rainbows and sunshine. I'm still intuitive and scientific and forward thinking. And then the sun leaves. And then he comes back in the middle of the week and he's like, wait, all of a sudden I'm an alien fish. What is that? So then he leaves. And then when he comes back at the end of the week, he's going to be getting it on in sextile. Like, what sextile? Oh God, glasses. These guys need to get a room. You can feel the attraction between them looking at each other with sensual, longing eyes. Together they practice tantra, energy. Together, through the orgasm, oh my God, they get closer to God. Okay? So at the end of the week, this birthday kid in Pisces is going to look in, really feel good about what they see. So hold on, Pisces. Hold on to your pants this week. It's going to get better for you. All right? Now, these guys are still arm in arm through the whole week. The birthday kid and the DJ are together. They've been together for a while now. So they're going to stay together all week. It's going to be a little while. The birthday kid is always going to be arm in arm, hand in hand, in conjunction with Mercury, the DJ. You can't feel one without the other. The birthday kid is always going to have the music. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the last video. I talked a lot about Venus because, Valentine's Day. Now, Venus's Valentine's Day present today was, where did that sextile go? Sextile, there you are. Sextile with Jupiter, the boss. Now we have two bosses at the party right now. The owner of the venue, the one that is paying for everything. Yes, there wouldn't be a party without the birthday kid, but there also wouldn't be a very fancy venue without Jupiter, the boss, who's paying for everything, okay? And we have two bosses right now in Gemini. So, Venus being able to get, really sensual with two masculine Gemini bosses, that's really nice. But is she going to look in the mirror this week? Yeah, she's totally looking in the mirror this week. Where was she? At the end of the week, Oh gosh, yeah. So at the end of the week, she's going to look in the mirror. We'll wait to see what she sees. Wait till the end of the video to see what she sees at the end of the week. All right. So those guys are having fun all week. These guys are insextile. Okay? Now, let's go back to Lilith and Chiron. The bad girl and the shaman, my two favorite people at the party. Now, Lilith is in opposition with Chiron right now. Now, let me read the opposition card. These guys are on opposite sides of the party, creating the duality. At the same time, opposites attract. Bring these two together and heal the energy of segregation. So all week, we have a shaman and a bad girl that need therapy. What does that feel like? All right, come on. Shadow work. Venus is off on her own thing in a threesome with the owner of the venue, and the shaman is trying to make the party a ceremony so that we could all heal and transcend. The poor tech guy is having a hard time with the mirror this week. Like, what is the tech guy even doing? I don't even know what's going on with the algorithms right now. Like, for real. And what is this? This quincunx on the table. Where is this quincunx coming from? Chiron, that's right, Chiron. So in the middle of the week, Chiron is in quincunx with the moon. So Chiron stops into the bathroom mirror. Chiron looks at himself as the shaman. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I had a comment that I'm whack. You are so whack. I'm like, are you whack? I mean, do you know anything about astrology? If you do, you know, maybe you can follow along. But if you don't, it takes a little bit of, you know, imagination to understand what this party feels like. And to be able to walk into a party, I mean, as an empath, some of you might know, you walk into a party and it might be so much, you're so overwhelmed, you don't know what's up and what's down. Or you walk into the party and you're like, oh, who's that guy over there? Oh, they're together. Oh, those guys want to get together. Oh, those guys, there is tension between those guys. Those guys are best friends. Clearly, they're helping each other out. Quincunx, what is a quincunx, you ask? Well, you know, you can read the card. One, it's the symbol, and then you read the card. Well, you can read the numerology too. There's a couple of fives in there. If you're just an elementary numerologist, just look at the fives. All right. It's 5/12. The 2 is separated. It's 2 and 1, not 3, but 2 and 1. 5/12 at 150 degrees. There's the 1 again, and a 5 and a 0. If you don't understand numerology, I'm going to sound whack. Pisces, are you talking in light language? Do you even understand what I'm saying? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? These guys have nothing in common, the quincunx. They don't even know each other. It's stranger danger feels, all right? I don't know you. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Just no. Introduction and time. Hey, how you doing? My name is... What's your name? Let's just have a simple conversation. We don't got to get deep. We can just, this is who I am. Who are you? What's going on? How's the weather? The weather's always a great thing to talk about when you don't know who you're talking to. Everybody can talk about the weather. So the shaman is going to look in the mirror. And we, as esoteric pirates who are setting sail in a whole new paradigm, can feel this energy of the shaman, who is an asteroid that entered our solar system in 1977. So not very long ago. In October, stationed between the two ringed planets. The ringed planets are Uranus and Saturn, but the rings have a lot to do with sphincters. To heal the root chakra, you guys, Chiron. He's in between the sphincters to heal the root chakras. You know what? I didn't do my bell. The root. Heal the root. This wounded healer turns the party into a magical ceremony. But they're not the most popular guy. You would think they are if you like ceremonies. But the thing is, once it starts hurting, it has to hurt to heal. Once this shaman shows you your shadows and says, are you really wearing that right now? Like, what are you doing? You've got a broken leg. Why are you out here dancing? Get your ass in the hospital and heal that wound, because you're bleeding all over everybody. Well, he's not popular because maybe she don't want to hear that. The moon. Maybe they just want to dance. Like, stop. Don't tell me what to do. I'm doing what I want to do. This is my leg, my broken leg, and they just want to dance. But they're bleeding all over everybody. And the shaman says, no, you got to heal it. You've got to heal. All right. Now, Chiron all week is in square with the jock. So what does that feel like? The shaman in square. I'll read the cards. And you know what? The numbers, if you're into numerology, it's 1/4 at 90 degrees. Okay? There's a 4 and a 1, singular, stable, and 9 and 0, completion, and 0, the feminine. Let's just sink into that. You might be into it, you might not. These guys are old friends that are always getting each other in trouble. There's a lot of tension between them. They need therapy to harmonize, but when they do, they can build a strong foundation. I think I already read this card. But anyway, the square. So what does it feel like for the shaman to be in square with the jock? So the jock at the solar party paradigm, we hadn't talked about him this trip. Well, he's in Cancer. So he is androgynous. Maybe he is a she. You can't really tell. And anyway, gender fluid, Cancer, because Cancer is feminine, water. They're definitely emotional. And Mars being emotional, Mars is the best player on the field. Mars is the one that's going to win the game for us. Mars is the one that practices daily, that wears that Letterman jacket, that all he cares about is the game, right? The god of war, 300, right? I will win no matter what. But having a hard time with the shaman. The shaman's having a hard time winning. Maybe the shaman looks bad, especially with, all these interesting things with the tech guy. The tech guy's having a hard time in opposition, looking at himself and stuff, And this, oh gosh, I was about to go back to the moon. The moon is calling me. I feel you. But the moon this week, because at the end of the week, he's going in trine. At the end of the week, these guys are going to be able to, he's going to look at himself and he's going to be able to figure it out. Okay. And the moon is presently in Scorpio, which is a very sensitive, feels. But by the end of the week is going to be in Sagittarius. So we're going to go from water to fire. This moon is hard to keep track of. You have to look every day. Most people only look at this mirror, like in this reality, when it's either it's a full moon in Leo, or it's a new moon in whatever. Full and new, because he moves so fast. But if you're at the party and you really want to check yourself out throughout the day, you're going to visit this bathroom mirror more than just 2 times in a month. When it's full and when it's new, maybe you should check yourself out a little bit more often than that, Because between the new moon and the full moon, you might have stuff in between your teeth. Like you walking around in the party, being like, girl, you need to go to the mirror, check yourself out, and then see what's up. All right. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, at the end. So I said at the very end, the grand finale was with Venus. What was it? Oh yeah, Venus looks in the mirror. We're talking about the mirror. So at the end of the week, Venus is going to look in the mirror. What does she see? Oh dear. Oh God. It's a square. Maybe she's been getting it on with the boss too much and she looks in the mirror and she's like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe not shouldn't have. Was that really the right thing to do? But remember, therapy, it's okay. Therapy is all about alchemizing. All right. It's okay. You might feel like it was a mistake, but everything is a learning opportunity. So says Chiron. Where did you go? So says Chiron. And at the end of the week, the moon is also going to be in opposition with Mars. So the jock is gonna go look in the mirror too at the end of the week. And it's gonna be really hard for this jock. Did we win the game or not? I don't know. This week could be rather crazy, okay? I don't know if we're going to win or not, but opposites do attract. So oh no, I'm holding up the wrong card. See, Mars. No, we're talking about Mars in opposition with the moon at the end of the week. He's going to look in the mirror and not know what he did. I don't know if I won or not. And the whole time, this whole week, and I know it's hard to follow. It's hard to follow sometimes. Chiron, this whole week, is in opposition with the bad girl. Again, with the opposites attracting. So healing this week could be difficult, to say the least. But the thing about these cards is we can keep them out, spread out like this. We can look at them daily and find out, just keep track of it, what's going on at the party. I feel these guys deeply, which is one of the reasons why when I'm in social situations, I get overstimulated. It's like literally like, I can't hear anything. I'm working on that. And I will be back in the United States in May for a short amount of time. Definitely like the feels here in Costa Rica a lot better. I like feeling the breeze through the house. I like living in open air. I like hearing. Sound is really important for healing. Anyway, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to pull cards. What are we at? We're at 30 minutes. And see, that's where I would say, look for the extended in the link below. And you might say, oh my God, this girl hasn't figured out how to do extendeds. It's so easy. Well, I don't even have Wi-Fi right now. I'm still working on that. I like living in the jungle in the middle of nowhere. So we can pull cards, because if you don't have the attention span, then just haven't even gotten this far. So thank you for watching this far. I wanted to talk to the bad girl and the shaman. So the shaman is in Aries. Fire, red eyes, big horns, crazy looking. Actually, so is Venus at the moment. And the bad girl is in Libra. So the bad girl is metallic. Almost looks like AI. Oh my God, Libra is AI. The robot. And an Aries shaman in the fire. Oh God, these guys really, really want to talk to each other. They're in opposition the whole week. So they're on opposite sides of the party. They're staring at each other and wondering, who are you? Who are you? The fire, the feathers, the nature, the Native American, indigenous, and AI. So we're going to pull with the hidden deck. All right. All right, shaman. The shaman's going to go first, clearly, because he was first. I mean, we circle around. So, it's Around and around and around we go. Where we end up, nobody knows. Let's figure this out, Shaman. What do you want to say to AI? Are they to be trusted? I mean, Lilith, Lilith, the bad girl, I mean, she is going to show you your shadows and connect you with your sacred sexuality. As metallic, non-attached, doesn't matter. They're not on one side or the other. If there's a war going on, they are not for one side or the other. King of Wands, fire, fuego, the king. I am the king. Chiron. Oh, baby, yes. I can't help it. I feel him so deeply. I love Chiron. Chiron is dancing around the party with the incense and the bells. That's me. I mean, I was born October 1977, you know. I have written in my journal visions of riding in on an asteroid. It's true. But anyway, you know, believe it or not. You know that show. Chiron is on fire. So what do you want to say about that, Lilith? What do you want to say about that, AI? I mean, you are a very, very enticing tool, especially when you want to work with Uranus. Show me your ass, technology, lightning, electricity. You give us the ability to light our houses with oh my God, the light pollution, you guys, for real. I cannot dance around a fire if there is a spotlight from a house across the street in my face. That literally happened in Astianal. Please, get your lights out of my face so I can see the stars. What do you have to say about that? 6 of Swords. I love you too. You know, the magic number 6. And air, oh gosh, the air is going to blow the flames. It's going to burn it up. It's going to burn it all down. AI is not here for forever. The fire is the king. Fire will be on this planet forever. Fire is immortal. AI, electricity, talk about sustainability. This king of wands is sustainable. The 6 of swords, the air. We love you. Let's appreciate you while you're here. But it ain't going to be forever. Chiron says it's not going to be forever. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, you guys. Sometimes you just got to use what you got while you got it. Appreciate it while you got it. Because it might be gone. You know, you don't appreciate things until they're gone. So, thank you so much for watching, especially if you've watched all the way till the end. And look forward to another video next week. And I guess, you know, my shorts during and throughout the week. So whether you're traveling physically or mentally, May it be in love and light and shadow. And don't forget your magic bag that has everything you need. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.